Good morning. This is Noah, and I am in California. It's Friday, May 30, and it's 8:50 a.m. And I wanted to talk today about what is the Cazimi energy that people are talking about. Maybe you heard about it, and also to say a few words about chronic pain. So, first of all, let's start with the Cazimi. Uh, well, in California, it was on the night between Wednesday and Thursday. There was an astrological event where Mercury basically was aligned with the sun, and which that means that the sun was amplifying the light of Mercury shining on us. So if you know what Mercury retrograde is, that was just the opposite of that 100 times more. So it was very, very strong positive effect of Mercury on us. So what does that mean? It means that that beautiful light of clarity, understanding, healing, whatever it is, of Mercury was shining on our career, our communication, technology in general, commerce in general, and other things. If you're really interested to know those subjects, I encourage you to Google what Mercury is affecting when it's retrograde and when it's direct. And because this event was while we are in Gemini season, that was even more amplified because Mercury is the planet of Gemini. So together they have the same effect on us, a very similar effect of that specific energy. So the Cazimi Mercury energy, it was even amplified by Gemini. And that was in California on the night between Wednesday and Thursday. And this energy is so strong, it's going to stay with us in that focus, in that essence of it, till the end of Sunday. So, what does that mean for us? How can we use that energy for our own benefit? This is mean we're very, very clear. Our thoughts are very clear at the moment, very bright. We can be very focused on things. We can explore and examine things in our lives and get amazing answers as well. Also, like the observing is very clear. The answers and solutions we're going to get from ourselves are very clear. So, this is really good time to just sit with ourselves a little bit, write down our dreams, write down our thoughts, do some, reorganize our thoughts in our lives. If something comes up and it's not clear and it's not organized, this is actually a good sign to release or heal or send love and attention to that specific thing that's coming up. So everything's supposed to be really clear, nice, kind of good vibes. So whatever is not when we're doing that inner work is a sign for us to pay attention to whatever it is, and also ask ourselves, what are we supposed to do with that? Because right now we're going to get clear answers from ourselves. So this is that energy, and I hope this is resonates, and I hope you're interested in that, because this is very good time to do certain things. The second thing I wanted to talk in this short video about is chronic pains. Lately, I get more and more clients that experience chronic pain, and I wanted to share with you some things that I have noticed. First of all, I want to make sure you all understand I'm not in profession of medicine. I'm also not precisely a healer, but I do help to heal. I do help to look at things from a different perspective. I do have the ability to heal chronic pain, and I've done it many, many times with people that I work with. But recently, I've been noticing that people that are come to me with when they're dealing with chronic pains are paying attention by themselves to the fact this is something more than just the pain. They went to the mainstream medicine. They met with doctors, and basically the framing of chronic pains coming from the fact that there is no actual physical reason to what they're feeling. So what is it then? So when they're arriving to me, they call it chronic pain, but they already know there's nothing they could do in the physical. So they are looking for other solutions. And 100% in the way I see the world and my ability to see energies, I can tell you this is not a physical reason. The reason that pain arrives into the physical is because we are not paying attention and not solving things in the mental, energetic level of things. And we're in this era that we are waking up to these facts, these knowledge, and that's why more and more people are going to experience chronic pains if they're not going to step up to the level of seeing things from the mental energy uh, level of things. That's it. That's the filter we're supposed to look at anything. And so it's been very interesting lately to work with people that and I'll just want to tell you that most of those people that I work with, when I see what they have and we're looking in the energy situation of all of this, they already know what they need to do. I'm just there kind of showing them what they came to me to hear that they already know. So it's such an interesting thing. um, they know the truth, but they're doubting it because they're coming from that mainstream conventional world of seeing things. So they come to me because they know I'm not going to talk that way. This is not the way I live my life. And then when I talk to them about this from that different level, they're already very, very ready to see it that way. So it's just been so interesting, and to see that. And also, I wanted to say about that, we live in this era that our problems are actually the the show, the way, the marks on the way, the show, the signs that showing us the way we're supposed to go in. So if someone is experiencing physical pain or mental pain or some kind of problem, a problem that just hold them back from doing things they want, their solution to it will be in the problem. So again, it's hard to talk about things like that in very general way because we all are very different, and it's hard sometimes to just copy paste that knowledge, but there is some truth for all of us in this, and I hope this is helpful. So chronic pain, if you are suffering from it, if you know something that someone that is suffering from it, I suggest to direct yourself into the knowing that this is coming from a different level of something that you are missing. It can be so many things. So I can't even give examples right now. To I mean, it can be just avoiding feeling feelings. And that's it. And because you're not feeling feelings in your life and you're holding it back because you have some fears of feeling feelings, it's going to show up in your body as pain, as actual pain, and all sorts of other things and that can show up for people as chronic pain. So I hope this was helpful a little bit. This is a little bit of a longer video that I usually do, but there's a lot of important information, and I haven't done this for a bit, for a few days. So I have a lot to say. There's so much going on. Have a wonderful day and weekend. Enjoy the Cazimi energy, and I'll see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye.